Greetings and welcome to episode 46 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Russia campaign. And this, my friends, I left it last time, where we have Persia, my friends. Persia have declared war upon us, and it was a huge surprise. It really was. We thought everything was going quite nicely with Persia. We had good trade with them. We were of course building up troops along the border. But that was nothing, that was only for security reasons, and of course we were sort of gearing up slowly to build up those forces along the border to strike against Persia eventually. But everything was cool, calm and collected here with Persia, and suddenly out of the blue Persia has declared war upon us. And we have immediately, my friends, had a fight here along the sort of the Don, the Cherkask sort of river here. Now they managed to slip some units out from the Don past, an army group. Somehow they managed to get them past the bridge near the Don there, and they've slipped out here. But now we've managed to really absolutely thrash the armies that were sent against us here with an excellent fight there. By all concerned, this particular general here, General Ahmed here, fought with absolute valor here, and ably supported here by General Nelson, who came in by himself with his bodyguards to sort of, really sort of give it that boost there to the lines. They did get involved in the action themselves. But as you can see here, we are shadowing these this army group, this Persian army group that's moved out. Now we've got to be careful where it's going. It might look like it might swing around to Moscow, or it might head up to Kazan here. But whatever happens, we are going to be following it. Now we also have Cherkask under siege ourselves here. It's been an absolute perfect opportunity here to bring under siege the Don here. We lost. We had to give the Don up many years, at least maybe 10 years ago, maybe even longer, to the Persians to get peace from them, to be able to get ourselves established along here. Luckily we put an army group in position where we have, otherwise we'd be in big trouble. We really would. So luckily we got troops in this area. We're also bringing down 3 regiments of dragoons to sort of bolster the forces that are attacking the Don. And we've also got another army coming in here. It's coming from the border with Prussia. It was initially sort of brought in from the border here, and here it is. Here, this army here, as you can see, General de Paz, his army is moving down to the Don area here. So we got quite a few units moving back. But as many of you said, man, be careful of Prussia. Prussia might use this as an opportunity to strike us whilst we're sort of our forces moving away. Now I agree with you, all of you wholeheartedly. Again, your advice has been exemplary. It really has been wonderful advice. So what we're going to do here is we're going to absolutely make sure we're not going to be caught on the hop here by the Prussians at all. Now, as you can see, the largest sort of contingent of Prussian troops that are closest to us are actually here in Courland and in Riga. Now, we lost Riga during the last sort of skirmish we had with the Prussians. But what we're going to do, just to be safe than sorry, is we're going to move this army here back to sort of basically where it belongs, and that is right here next to St. Petersburg, just in case we are not going to take any chances at all. Now, although it's in a perfect location to strike against Riga, as you could tell, they have just got too many troops here, too many armies. There's more than an army group here ready to sort of defend Courland and Riga. We don't have the firepower to push in against Prussia just yet. So what we are going to do is we're going to move this army back. Actually, move both armies back here. Of General Lemon here. So we're actually going to move General Lemon's army back to here. Gentlemen, please. Thank you. And then we're also going to move General Cody's army back here as well to St. Petersburg. Now this is purely a defensive security measure here to make sure that St. Petersburg does not fall. We've already got a formidable sort of naval task force in situ here in the Baltic Sea, ready to defend the trade line. As you can see, 20,000 of our sort of trade comes in through St. Petersburg. It is a vital economic hub. The most vital economic hub we have in the entire empire, and that is no word of a lie. It really is, my friends, vitally important we hold on. We got almost nearly 3,000 coming in here per year, so it really is absolutely important we keep hold of that. Now we're going to try as well, many of you said try and get some more forces into sort of the regions here, particularly here along sort of Mesopotamia, sort of the Azerbaijan border here, the Urals as it were. Now unfortunately we've got here General Cathcart has been absolutely cut off here. He was not able to pull out before sort of war was declared, and the Persians just sort of descended down from the Urals, pushing in from Azerbaijan, pushing in from Armenia, pushing down south. But he managed to get a messenger out here to the sort of command in Baghdad, saying that he is absolutely committed to defending his position. And that, my friends, are the words of a courageous commander, and also his men as well. They're absolutely valor beyond words here, and he really has. But he managed to send orders back to him, saying he is now acting as an independent sort of army, as it would, an independent force. He is not going to be restricted by orders. Whatever he feels is right to do, be that stand and fight or evacuate his troops out. Now, obviously, we sort of put the emphasis on trying to get his men out of there to try and join up with the forces either in Baghdad or to push maybe towards the army that's moving here from Syria. This army is from Syria, and it's moving through Syria into Mesopotamia here. If there's a possibility that that General Cathcart can get his army out of here, maybe these troops will ignore him here and just sort of move past him. Or if he's engaged, of course, there's nothing they can do. He'll have to stand and fight, and he's already said he's prepared to do that, and he's prepared to give the Persians a real thrashing if they do so. But if he's able to get his men out of there, then of course that would be excellent, and maybe this army here could escort the remnants of the army, or even the entirety of the task force, out. But this force's primary goal is to defend Baghdad, Mesopotamia as it were, because you can see we've sort of brought our strength to the fore here. I think we might put this Red Cavalry Regiment here. We're going to just make sure our men are well secured here. We're actually going to probably put this army here. So we've got an army group guarding Baghdad. What we want to do is we want to draw all of these forces into Baghdad. We want to absolutely give back the forces moving into Baghdad here, an absolute mauling here. There is one particular force here that is quite combat. There it is. Now that is the army we've got to worry about the most. That is a veteran army. That is a combat efficient army there. Very, 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 very heavy firepower in this. Veteran Kilbarshi musketeers. 3 lots of 18-pounder and 24-pounder artillery. They've got Sepias, and they've got camel gunners, and they've also got Sandari horsemen. That's not really much to worry about. They've got led by an excellent general here, General Darau Mulai. So we have to be very careful. That's the one army we really want to engage as quickly as possible to bring them. Mind you, they have taken a bit of a beating here, as you can donate by the sort of the ragged flag here. They have taken casualties, so they may not be as in rude health as we might think here. But Persia is really going to be the sort of the dominant sort of fight we're going to have here. And of course we've already started building and recruiting some more men here, some more units here in Damascus and Syria. You never know. We've got to be prepared for every eventuality. We've also put in quite a lot of troops are going to be ready in Baghdad, as long as we don't become under siege. The chance we might come under siege quite quickly here from General Shafak here. But ideally, they've got a lot of reinforcements here. We need to rid ourselves of these forces here as quickly as possible. We're going to shadow them. We might be able to trap them against the river. Now, if we can trap them against the river, maybe we might be able to hem them into this sort of Tatarian sort of pocket here, block off the river here, and just chase them down while we got this army here, and also this army. Actually, this army here can see on the border. This army here moving down. But also these dragoons here. Look at the dragoons. Look at that. Moskovsky regiment of dragoons. Look at that. Wonderful here. We've got the 3rd, 4th and 5th regiments moving into the Don here. We're also, many of you said, Mala, you need 2 things to do with naval wise. Build up this fleet more, which we're going to do. And we're also going to get the trade fleet. Now, many of you say, Mala, get the trade fleet into the trade theatres as quickly as you can. We are going to do that, my friends. I can promise you. I take all of your advice absolutely the maximum I possibly can. I really, really do. And we've got quite a powerful sort of 2 army groups here, even more, slightly over 2 army groups here, which we're going to use. Now, if Prussia decides to attack us, we're going to immediately strike for Prague and probably for Berlin. Immediately, we're going to split their empire in half now, or we might go even for Munich. So we might go for Prague and Munich. This would immediately sort of give us a really sort of strong bargaining tool, as it were, against the Prussians. And I'll still say they might attack us because I think we're in pretty good, yeah, we're in very, very good terms here. Oh, with the Prussians, plus 258, but that's not to say that things might not go our way. We are allied with, no, not allied, we've got a, I don't know, what's with it? War? We're at war with Spain, so that might keep them busy for a while. The allies of Persia, that's the problem we've had right there. Now, if they take the side of Persia, which they didn't, but that's not to say they might not take the opportunity, we're at war with Persia, to attack us anyway. We have to be vigilant, my friends. We have to be ever vigilant here. We've got to open up this trade line here as well. This trade line is closed completely with Savoy. Mind you, Savoy are under siege. Or they were under siege. That's Venice. Now they're setting up Genoa. Right, I think we can end this turn now, so my friends. I think we are done here in terms of what we can do. That would be a nice take there for us. We've got quite a lot of trade here with, yeah, we've got nearly 10,000 of the Mughal Empire, which is pretty important to us. As you can see, Britain has already got its foot here in Cuttack and Calcutta. Are they at war with the Mughals? No, they're allies with the Mughal, which is fine. That means stability in the region, which is always good to have, especially for trade. But we do have 20,000 coming in here. And we're only at war with the Mughal Empire, so everyone else we're peaceful with. Our tax income is going up. Our trade income is not brilliant. I'd like to get that to 50,000 if possible. That really would give us that stability we need. But we're actually not doing too bad at all, considering we're at war as well. Now the problem with the Persians is not the quality, it's the quantity of troops they can produce here in the field. But my friends, we should only know by moving on, and let us quickly look at our research here. That was 14 turns for that, 22 turns for top galleons. Preserved foods, +2 morale in battles, which is always good. Is there anywhere else we could... Actually, we should probably go for mass production to really reduce this. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Konya is actually going to move to mass production. I think that's only right and proper. Got Mosul, Dana, Nizhyn and Ryazansk. Right, let's end the turn, my friend. Let's see what comes our way here. We've got to keep a close eye on these Persian forces here. If we could take the Don off them, that would be a magnificent victory for us. It really would. Now, remember also, France has collapsed. France is gone. France is no more. The Prussians now dominate the entirety of Western Europe, apart from Spain. And Spain... I'm not sure what Spain are planning to do here, but Savoy have blocked Spain here. But it could... Ooh. Now, this could be interesting, because this might get aid... Now, they're at war with Prussia. If they want a military alliance, then we might take this. This would actually give us... I think we'll do that. This will actually give us quite a bit of security in terms of the Spanish being on our sort of western flank there, and also in the Mediterranean. That's going to give us quite a lot of protection here. Now Prussia, we've got to keep a close eye on Prussia. We don't want to aggravate them, but if they come for us, we will be ready. But why are they moving troops down this way here? They're building up quite the fleet there. Quite the fleet indeed. That is a monstrous fleet. I mean, that is absolutely titanic fleet. Someone is going to get an absolute walloping from that fleet there. I'm hoping it's not going to be aiming our way. If they're building up their forces here, that's a fleet you're not going to stand up against. And let's be absolutely realistic here. That is not a fleet we are going to be able to deal with if it comes our way. Now they're at war with... Now we might have dropped it diplomatically with Prussia because they're at war with Spain. But we need Spain to stay strong here. Now they've got France. That's an look at Paris. I mean, that is an absolute juggernaut of a production centre there. That is an absolute juggernaut. They can produce troops all day, every day there. A constant flow. We just want them to keep minding their own business here. Sweden. Now Savoy are moving in against... Look at the Persian. Now Persia is moving forces away from General Cathcart here. Wait a minute. Wait just a moment here, sir. Now they're going to try and reinforce the Don here. This is... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If they're coming for St. Petersburg, they're going to be met with quite the surprise. Ooh, they're hitting Sweden. Now that's going to hurt our income there. There it is. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. They're going to try and move around us here. Looks like we're going to split our forces up. Now, do we take this fight? I think we're going to take this fight. Now, we are outgunned here in terms of numbers. Let's be under no illusions here, but we're going to try and do as much damage as we possibly can here. We've got 1,125 men here. Now, if we can do damage to this army here, the army, or even the dragoons that are moving down here, and the army that's moving down from sort of the Moscow area, can then be used to absolutely just blitz the Don here. We have to be careful what we're doing, but we're going to take this fight. We're going to take this fight because I believe we can do a lot of damage to these. They've got no guns. They've got cavalry, but not much. They haven't got many troops here, but we've got to watch out for what's coming here to the flank. That's right. Let's take this fight, my friends. This is going to be a fight where we're doing this to really to smash in their numbers, so that any Russian sort of troops coming in behind this are going to be facing a much depleted Persian resistance there in the Don. If we can capture the Don, it will be an absolute coup de, not even a coup de grace, a coup de main, which is even better than a coup de grace. It really is, my friends. It'll be a wonderful sight if we can take that. Right, let's see if we can just... Maybe we'll be fighting in a town as well, which would be perfect for us. Ho ho ho. Now, the deployment is not too bad at all. We're actually within the town here. Could we actually set ourselves up in the building here? Or is it better if we just use our superior sort of... Wait, there's a wall here. There is a wall here, my friends, surrounding the entire, almost the entire paddock here, as it were. Right, back onto the... Oh my word. Could we use this hill here? What a location. Oh, please let it... Oh my word, it is. It's actually available to us. This hill is actually available to us. Now, can we just spread our troops out? Or can we move these gentlemen down a bit further here? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That's not looking too healthy in terms of... Let's do that. And let's do that. We've got to be careful unless we fight in the actual town itself and use the buildings, because remember, mind you, they'll just move in there and just absolutely try and dig us out of there. I think we're going to fight here. Use the terrain to our advantage here. This really is fantastic terrain. If only we could have fought up here, it would have been even better, but here is not too bad at all. This does give us a little bit of an advantage. Is there anywhere else? We don't want to rush this because it's pretty important that we get this right. Mind you, they've got to come a long way to attack us. Do we fight in the town and just maybe try and take hold of the sort of building? Mind you, they'll just charge in with their superior numbers. Here, they've got to get to us. Well, let's begin. There's no point in amenaring, my friends, and wondering what if. gentlemen. Find your... Now they've got to come a long way here for us. We're not... We're gonna... There they are. They're coming this way as well. Here they come. Musketmen. Garrison musketmen. 87th Order. That's a lot of troops. They would just literally just batter their way into any building here. What else they got? Armed populace. Armed populace. We've got the Zamdari horsemen moving in. And the remainder, the Tufangis. Now if we need to do as much damage as we possibly can here with this small group, we've got to try and hold this hill here. They're not going to be able to get up here in any great hurry. Do we have line of sight here? Oh, gentlemen, give me that line of sight. Give me that line of sight. Indeed we do. We can fire right down into them here. Lads, you've just got to hold now. Hold your line. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. It will not be forgotten, gentlemen. If we had another regiment here, or even if we had the dragoons here, we would probably do this, but we don't. But the sacrifice here will be of critical importance. Remember them. Remember them, my friends. Mind you, this battle is not over yet. Let's not write them off just yet. And actually from here they've got a much, much larger field of fire here. This range here is wonderful to see. And here as well. A good field of fire. Now if they move straight for us here, let them come towards us. Remember, we're fresh. We're confident, we're fresh. But they've got to walk to us. They've got to get to us. They're travelling that distance here, what we need. The reason I'm not speeding up just yet is we want to make sure we're not caught out here by any sudden movements here. Any sort of... They might be moving in a different direction, try to outflank us. They're going to come straight for us on the hill here. Straight for us. What about these gentlemen? Looks like they are also moving straight for us here. Now where are those cavalry there? They're hiding in here now. That's because they're the general's unit, as it were. See, they're winded. These are fresh still. Oh, by the time they reach us, will they be tired? They've got to try and get up this hill here. We hold the high ground, which is always vital in any battle, any fight. Come on, gentlemen, hold. If we could just lay down that massive volley of fire. It's the sheer number they can put into the field here. Mind you, we've got 338 per regiment here. We're nothing to be sniffed at either. Oh, looks like they're going to try and move. No, they're not. I thought they might be stopping here to wait for all the forces to move into the area, but no, they're not. Come on, gentlemen, now stay calm. Wait for the order, lads. Wait for the order. Wait for the order. Oh, what a vantage point. Look at this vantage point here. What a wonderful sight. Steady, lad. Steady now. Steady. There's the Don. There's the Don there. There's Cherkask right behind us. Hold, lads, hold. They're still fresh. They're walking. Looks like they're still walking as well. We just gotta hold you. Come on now, gentlemen. Prepare yourselves now. Luckily we've got fire by rank as well, which will definitely prove invaluable here. Here they come. They're gonna try and outflank us here. Steady, lads. Steady now. Wait for the order. They're almost within firing range. Look at that. Come on now. Up! Ah! Ah! Reload quick, gentlemen. Reload quick. Fire! Second rank, fire! Third rank, fire! Fire! Reload, gentlemen, reload. Fire! Second rank, fire! Third rank, fire! First rank, fire! Second rank, fire! Third rank. Oh, it's a wonderful sight. Oh, it's some beautiful firing here. Beautiful firing. He's coming in here. They're moving out of range, which is fine. Stay focused. Ah. Oh, you're giving a good account of yourselves here, gentlemen. They've gone. Well done, lads, well done. Come on, gentlemen, begin firing now. Prove your worth, prove your worth. Should not be forgotten. Look at that. You do not leave your posts. That's it. Keep firing, gentlemen. Keep firing. keep firing at these fiends here. They can't get around the base of the hill here. They can't get around it. Steady, gentlemen. On the high ground. Give them what for now, lads. Right into the faces there. Charge, gentlemen. Into them. Push them back off the hill. Charge for Russia! For Russia, gentlemen. Charge! Move it! Don't stand there, gawping. Move it, lads. Oh, what an absolute wonderful defence here. Stick to them, lads, stick to them. Don't give them any leeway. Double time, double time, double time, double time. Move it, gentlemen, move. Move it, lads, move. Back to the walls, back to the walls. Get to the highest point, get to the highest point. Move it, gentlemen. Fire! Go on, get yourselves into order now. I want that fire. I want that fire. That's it. Come on, give them a volley. Give them a volley. Come on. firing, lads. Keep firing. Maintain your discipline. Maintain your discipline. What a fight. What a fight this has been. Adjust your angle, gentlemen. Excuse any noise in the background, my friends. Excuse any noise in the background. What a fight. This has been absolutely glorious fight here. By the Russian forces, a glorious fight. My word, what a fight this has been. Bayonets, fix bayonets. Fix bayonets, they've broken, they've had enough. They've broken, I don't believe it, they've actually broken. They've done it, I don't believe it, I don't. There's just those down there, there's just those down there. They've done it, they've done it, they've broken the Persian forces. This is nothing short of exceptional. Nothing short of exceptional. 2 regiments have held out against all of those forces, my friend. What a fight! The high ground has absolutely served us exemplary here. And it proves the advantage of the high ground here. Break, gentlemen, break. Could this be the moment that unlocks the Don? They're wavering. They're broken. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We've done it. Despite all the odds. Yes. Oh, we did it, my friends. We did it. We've brought the garrison and the relieving army under fire here from the top of that hill. What a fight. We lost 380 men. They lost 1,132. Got 296 men left. Oh, that just could be the end of us there. Oh, they've got artillery as well. That's going to be a difficult fight. 296 men here. We'll be on the same ground here, we will, but that's going to be cannon. To try the same tactic here. We've got to try and do the same tactic here. And absolutely destroy as many of these forces as we can, so the army coming in behind us will not have to do as much work. Look at that, they're heading straight for Kazan here. We're not going to allow the Persians to overrun us here at all. We are simply not going to allow it. They got 138, 100, that's going to be the problem right there. There's 12 pounder. They've got the general bodyguard. Let's take this fight as well, my friends. Let's see what we can do. We're not going to do much, but we're going to take this fight once again. Problem is they've got cannon this time. But it's had to drag in more of their forces into trying to relieve the Don here. It's wearing them down bit by bit. That just gives us more and more chance here to do what we need to do. What a fight that was. What a fight. It proves the strength of the Russian armies compared to the Persians. Now, do we still have that wonderful hill? We do. We have it. Oh my goodness me. Or are we just slightly... We're just slightly beyond it here this time. It was here. We can actually move our troops up to the hill here. Where was it before? Looks like this is slightly changed here, the layout here, but I believe this was it here. We're going to move our troops up to here. We're actually going to go onto the hill here. Right here. That'll give them a hell of a time to get to. I think it might have even been this by here when we defended last time. We can't get to it this time. The demarcation line cuts us off from that, which is a real shame, but we're going to use this here to our advantage. Every advantage we got to take here. Right, let's do this. Now they do have cannon, which is going to be a real problem. Let's try and stretch this out as best we can here. Let's try and get three, as close as we can to 3 ranks. Take your time, gentlemen, take your time. Wonderful job with these things. They've tied down so many Persian forces. They really have done an exemplary job. And there's the problem. There is the problem. Artillery. We managed to get it. We did lose a few men there. Chances are we are going to be hit pretty hard here by artillery. Could this rock face here save us? Steady, lads. They've got to travel a heck of a long way. We're going to lose a lot of troops here. Now we're going to fast forward it. Let's get this battle done. But their range is, they found the range but not the accuracy just yet. But then again, saying that, they'll probably absolutely find one shot will obliterate an entire regiment. That's all it needs. We must maintain our composure here. Here they come. Here they come. They will pay dearly for what they want. If they want this place, if they want to keep it on, it's going to pay them in blood to get it. It really is going to pay. They're going to have to pay in a lot of blood to get this. They're going to have to dig us out of this hill. We're trying to... Come on, gentlemen. Reload that. Ah, reload there. Keep firing. grief, they come under so much pressure. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt a lot. Come on, gentlemen. Come on now. They've gone. They've broken. My word, they've done a wonderful job here. That's it. Keep firing, lads. Don't give them a moment. Every casualty you cause now will be less for one other army to fight. Come on. One last hurrah! One last charge before they set up. Go on, lads, get in there. Damn, we might break, but we've caused every casualty we can. The sacrifice will not be forgotten, gentlemen. It will not be forgotten. They've broken, they've had enough. We salute your bravery. My word, they have fought with absolute valour. They have absolutely taken close defeat. They have done a wonderful job there. 2 regiments have effectively brought 2. Can they escape? They've escaped as well. And they've had to pull back because of it. Yes, you fiends. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, we won't take that, no. Again, I think that's going to be mind you, we couldn't do too bad here against these at all. This is becoming the episode of just the 2 regiments here. Could we take this fight? I wonder. They got no cannon at all. What if we could take this fight and do some damage to these here? We've got to absolutely tie down as many of these as we possibly can. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to take another fight here with these regiments. Will they give us the terrain we need here, the deployment we need, with which to really absolutely put some damage on them here? We can do this, my friends. We can do it. Let's have a look what we got available to us here. We don't have that. We don't. Good grief, that's a huge deployment zone. Absolutely massive. But it just doesn't give us what we needed previously. But we do have this. We could cut the road. The road is running through here. We cut the road here. But that's not going to do us any good. What we need is we got this. We got there. But to be honest with you, I think probably the best location is up here on this hill in the corner here. Which is what we're going to do. We're going to fight on the hill in the corner. I'm going to try and get as many regiments out of here we can. Right, we can. This regiment can probably get 2 lines, which will give us a coherent fire. This regiment here, we can get 3 out of nearly. I'm going to try and do the best we can here. If we can just do that and try and get 3 lines firing. Now they've got to come to us, and they've got no cannon at all. Let's do this, my friends. They've got to come to us now. Steady, gentlemen, steady. What a fight this has been. What a fight these regiments have put up. I've never known anything like it. I literally have never known anything like this. Let's get this. Let's move this on. Let's speed this on a bit. We can track the progress here of these. But they're going to hit us with everything they've got here. That's the largest. That's the largest there. The Tufangis. They got bowmen. Those desert warriors can be a real menace. And Zamdari horsemen. What a fight this is going to be. What a fight. They've got to travel to us, which does tire them out more than we are at the moment, which is good. But they're going to hit us in one wave here. We can't split them up here. They're going to hit us with everything they've got here. We just have to do as much damage as we possibly can. Come on now, gentlemen, come on. What a fight they've done. They've done a magnificent job here. They really have. They've put the Persians under so much pressure. Just 2 regiments. Steady, gentlemen. Steady now. Steady, lads. We've got no cover, no protection, not an iota of cover here. All we've got is slightly... we're on the high ground here. We've got the high ground here above them. Can we use this to our advantage now? Will this give us the morale we need here? Mind you, we're going to be hit by a pretty comprehensive force here. Whoever comes in within the range here, which is probably going to be one of these 2 regiments here, going to be the first to hit the range of the muskets. Yeah, it's going to look like it's going to be the Tufangis. There it is. Now, my friends, is what 3 lines. That's what fire by rank does for you. Put you in the opportunity where you can. We're winded. They're eager. Steady, gentlemen, steady now. Just put as much pressure on when you can. Steady, lads, steady. We're losing a lot of men here. A lot of men are falling. There's just too much. There's too much. It's going to cost them. Every inch of ground is going to cost them dear. They've broken, but they, my wood was an exemplary example they've set here. Look at that, they've moved in to compensate for the loss of their. Wonderful to see. Oh, lads. I salute your bravery and your courage and your dedication to your country. What a fight. That is no shame whatsoever in these gentlemen. No shame at all. That's it, look lively, lads. They've had enough. Come on. Escape now, escape. They've gone. But my word, they've done exemplary well there. Exemplary. Their actions there have cost the Persian Empire a vast amount of men there, thousands, and they've done a magnificent job there, and they're still getting away. My word, they've earned that. They've earned it, but it's brought them back here, and now we can crush these fiends. Oh, there it is, my friends. There it is. And what a battle this is. And they've sent in quite a powerful force here. Quite a powerful force indeed. But my friends, this is going to be the battle for next episode. And we are going to accept this challenge here. We've got 4 cannon. We've got a really, really good garrison ready sat here. If we can destroy this army here, now they've got mortars which are absolute bane of our lives. We will be dispatching a cavalry regiment to take care of these mortars, because these mortars really can do a significant amount of damage. If they get close to you, they can do a significant amount of damage, but we are going to accept this challenge here. We are going to defend Baghdad. We've got a very, very good reserve here in terms of the garrison here. There's not like they're saying any forces. Could we extricate here General Cathcart from this trap, move him around? Once this army from Syria moves in, it really will add some extra punches, some extra weight, and we can deal with what's going on in the Don and around the Don. We've pulled those armies that have moved from the Don back towards the Don. That's where we want them to be, so we can really sort of fight them on our own terms. But my friends, this has been the episode where those 2 regiments have absolutely worked wonders, and that is no word of a lie. They have killed at least 2,500 Persian forces. So 2 regiments have virtually enabled the Don to be taken from the armies moving into the area, and for us to stabilise the Don front. That is how important their contribution has been. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, my friends. I know it's a slightly little bit shorter than normally I do. I do apologise for that, for my friends. It's got a bit of work still to finish up, but I wanted to be able to get this episode out because I'm really enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying it as well. If you are enjoying this, please comment, like, and subscribe, my friends. Please keep your comments coming down below. The most important thing, my friends, is your comments. They've absolutely helped to mould this campaign so wonderfully well. They really, really have, and it's been absolutely fantastic to read all your comments. And you really are pushing this campaign in the right direction, and the direction, all your sort of plans, your tactical plans, your strategies all come together. They all form sort of a coherent whole that allows us to really push the Russian Empire really, really on here, and we are going to crush the Persians. We're going to take a few losses and a few defeats along the way. That is the way war is, but by damn, my friends, they will pay severely for what they have done to us. They really will. Once we've got a grip on this, once we can take the Don and seal off that front, that's the most important thing. We can seal off that Don front. Then, and if we might even be able to bring General Cathcart's army back to Baghdad to secure it, that really would absolutely seal the Persians' fate there, because then we would have such a strong defensive force here. We would draw all their forces into that fight. They've even had to pull forces from here, from the sort of central belt here, the Urals, as it were, near Chechnya. They've had to pull them forward to the Don. We've pulled them left and right all over the place, and that's what we want to do. But my friend, this is going to be the fight we're going to take next episode. So I might even do 4 episodes. If you want to see 4 episodes, I might do 4 episodes of the Russian campaign, because it's really starting to really heat up quite nicely here. But anyway, friends, hope you're having a good week. Hope your weekend goes well, and whatever you're doing, please be safe and have a great time. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.